Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past with me, Get Daved. We need... You know what? We're gonna do a little bit of checking in the Death Mountain area. So I think I did a pretty bad job of this earlier. And I know at least one way we can cheat ourselves out of some troubles. It's been a little while since we've been here. And if you're wondering, is this a good time to do that? You know, this sort of stuff in the game. The answer is not particularly. But we really need to find some of the medallions. That's pretty much all we need to beat the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check the old items. We don't need the magic cape. It would be nice to have a couple more bottles. There'd be 3 medallions. I forget what else is on this screen. We already have the hammer, which is the progression item in Palace of Darkness. I don't know. Let's explore these caves a little bit, and this will be true exploration, because I don't really know the proper way to get through them. But it can have, like, one of these caves can have, like, 5 items in it or something. It's ridiculous. Let's try over here first. I find this area extremely confusing. I've already mentioned that, but I feel like saying it more for effect is good. Not so that you think like, okay, I get it, Dave really doesn't know his way around, but it's a symbol for the way I aimlessly wander them. Alright, so we managed to get up 1 level. Not sure what the purpose of that cave is. And I'm sure there is one, is the only problem. Okay, I think we can basically cheese our way out of a problem here, though. There we go. I don't feel the least bit bad about it. These sorts of sequence breaks are part of the game. Bombos! Alright, I'll take it. Actually, I don't even want Bombos anymore, unless it unlocks Turtle Rock. Nice little shop. And somewhere around here there's a way to get 5 items, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's back here. Yep. Not sure how my beam actually hit that. Arrow capacity, so far, very unimpressive stuff. Come on, Quake Medallion. Uh-oh. Well, the good news is we're rich. I don't know what to do. Oh, by the way, I might as well try showing it as well. I've been showcasing a lot of the bugs I know about. So, there's like a certain rhythm to it that I don't know how to do. I've got a couple steps, but when you dash, that little tuft falls out. And let's see, we'll try one more time. I don't know, I got like 2 steps. You can't fall when it happens, so like Andy is a really good hoverer. Lots of runners who get good at hovering will just walk across these gaps. Yeah, I'm not good at it. I don't know if there's a rhythm or if it's more just mashing speed. I'm from the Mega Man school of mashing, so I have a super fast 3 input mash, and that's pretty much it. Beyond that, it's gamer average, I think. Do we want to head back? Let's just check this last area. Do you know there's more here? Is this Spiral Cave? Oh no. That's probably everything I need. And yeah, there probably is also a decent way to get at that. I do not know what it is. Oh, I could have sworn that would have been a teleporter. Maybe it's further down here? I thought there was a second teleporter around here, but whatever. We'll try this. We've taken this journey many times. Forget what the deal was in here. Yeah, you can't hookshot it, unfortunately. Yeah, this would be a great case to mash across, to float. Even worse than my previous attempts. I don't want to make you watch me retrace everything at Death Mountain again. That doesn't seem fair. Okay, let's try jumping for the second one. Also, there's a trick I don't really understand, but there's a way to keep your Pegasus boots running speed. And it has something to do with like doing a spin attack. You do a spin attack while you're transitioning off of or onto a staircase or something. It's kind of disappointingly easy. Dave, something something. Well, we solved the one mystery of Death Mountain. That's worth something, right? Also, around some of the other caves we've visited, there's some cool stuff. There's the Mimic Cave in Turtle Rock. I guess we could... No, wait, we probably can't do Turtle Rock. I was about to say we could start doing it. I should at least check what we need to get up there. Also, it was just money, but we might as well grab this now that we can. No ether for me. Would have been nice. Now we can rule it out. I can take it off of my chart. Don't really know what happens if I hammer these pegs. Alright. Sure. I want to know. Oh, fantastic. I want you to know I thought about stopping to hit that guy with the beam attack, but I didn't. Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't have it anymore, but whatever. Come on, Ether. Nailed it. Just everything I could want. Whatever, at least we're having a more productive exploration this time. That's really nice. That makes it all worthwhile. That's the spot. So there is some way up here, and I want to check out the Hookshot cave. Which, again, if you can hover, you can explore it way earlier. Well, depending on your route, I guess. Although things like hovering can get you into trouble because it's definitely a sequence break. And so you might not find, like you could find a future progression item and save yourself a little time. Worth it. You know what? I'm actually not going to bother buying red potion, even though I have an empty bottle, just because... Yeah, sure, I forget where all this goes. If it doesn't restore magic, I'm kind of at a why bother point right now. Oh, yeah, so here's a super useful situation. Allow us to circumvent some of the normal meandering we'd have to take part in. I'm looking for the Hookshot cave. Oh, perfect. I know this one. Hey, a bottle! And it had red potion in it. If I had that for... for the ice cave, or the ice tower, ice palace, we would have had a lot less anguish. Okay, I think this is Hookshot Cave. And that was a big mistake already. Not as big as that one. We're just gonna pretend some of that never happened. So I think there's 4 treasures in here. Not impressed. Good stuff. That's alright, we'll just go get the last treasure anyway. That might have been faster, because I forgot to grab it here. Come on, game. You gotta throw me a bone. If you have Ether, it'll reveal the path. We're gonna have to take... We're gonna have to take the wuss's solution. I have no memory of this place. Wonder how many bombs minimum you need to, like, route the entire game here. Okay, no thank you, unless did I see a crack in the wall? No. One interesting thing is that they're always in the middle of the wall as well. Maybe that's the good one. Maybe that's a meaningless one. I feel lied to, game. Okay, no bug catching that, which is one of the items we're missing, so... we can check the floating island. I didn't think about this one. Well, that's a letdown. Let's at least see what we need to unlock Turtle Rock. And I guess we head to Palace of Darkness. We can also check, yeah, Quake. So we have both vanilla medallions required. So Bombos is completely optional. The Mimic Cave you need Turtle Rock access to get to. Don't think there's anything else in the direction of Ganon's Tower. That's the Mimic Cave right there. Those are Lionels, they're terrifying. Sure. We'll do a little bit more poking around here, but we're probably going to be going Palace of Darkness very soon. Because I relied on a sequence break. Not 100% confident I routed through everything. 75% I pillaged this entirely, though. Such a weird layout. Yeah, okay, I think we've got it. Alright, Palace of Darkness it is, and then after that... Oh, no, right, and Vanilla Quake location. Best way to check the ladder would be... Also, there is a Pegasus Rocks cave. Might need to take out Aghanim? Oh, you know what? Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of general exploring here. That's mostly for the magic refill. Because we didn't check the King's Tomb. I went there. Actually, here's a faster way to get there. Go to Sanctuary. So we went there to try exploring it, but to no avail. Also, I think if we talk to the priest there, he gives us full Jimmy Jams. Yeah, we came here and then I was super bummed out to discover we needed to do that. Alright. It's like the game wants to hurt me. I mean, Palace of Darkness is... It seems like the logic's really pointing me there. They gave me a route there really early on. Let me just think. Pillaged a lot of the places I know about. Alright, we're gonna go Palace of Darkness. One thing that could happen is you can be in a situation where, like, you need the shovel to get the mushroom, to get the magic powder, to get the... And I mean, these don't always necessarily lead in that order. It depends on the seed you're getting, but to lead to, I don't know, another item, like another one that has a lock-in tier. Hey, man. Clear of the ground by the trunk. This trunk typically contains woody tissue for strength and vascular tissue to carry materials from one part of the tree to another. Oh, that's really helpful. Phloem and xylem tissue. And give yourself minus 100 get Dave points if you ever called it exilum tissue. For shame. Yeah, I know we were here already. I'm a little lost. I'm not very lost, but a little. Alright, there's an arrow pointing me in this direction. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the Pegasus rocks. Oh well. There's one more treasure that'll put us kind of in that ballpark. Aside from the fact that all of the items are going to be randomized, this is pretty close to a vanilla run-through. And I guess we already have the hammer. Alright, we pick up Kiki the monkey in here somewhere. There we go. He automatically takes us 10. We have elite rupees. That's fun. 'Tis a good omen. We're gonna find Quake and Doom in here. Oh no! You can't take a hit or Kiki runs away. I didn't know that. Or if I did know it once, I've long since forgotten it. Well, our rupee situation's a lot less cool now. Alright, and automatically takes us 100. I've been putting this one off for a long time. Let's see how far we get. Good start. There we go. I was just daring him to come that way. And I actually have basically no knowledge of the best way to go through this dungeon, so it's gonna be fun. This doesn't seem optimal. Wonder where those rooms actually were. The old short-term memory's fine, by the way. Why do you ask? And clickety-click. There we go. Also, I think you can freeze them for good effect. Man, I could have sworn there was a key in there somewhere. There it is. And there we go. Also, we can go through the front door. My goodness. We're making great time. Yeah, of course you can't push that one. Alright, well that could probably be done in 10 seconds by someone who knows what they're doing. Welcome! I remember this room well. Not sure if I'm supposed to go this way or not. No, I won't be able to hook that. There's a way you can do a pretty elaborate hover to get over there. I think we can magic boomerang it from here. Yay! That's the exact opposite of what we wanted. Alright, so we'll just do the vanilla solution here. I was feeling so smart. There's a way you can bomb jump over there, by the way. Nope, I'm not gonna try. This area terrifies me. Alright, so we could go to the big key room. That I always thought of as a waste of a key, going down there. So I kind of want to put it off as best I can. Palace of Darkness, no more. Thank you. May I have another? We don't need any of this money. What am I doing? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, you still gotta be cheap with your keys. At least I do. The curiosity's pretty tempting, though. I have a hard time having a key and a door I could open and just not doing it right away without thinking about it. In Link's Awakening, there's a dungeon where you can basically not beat the game if you do it in a certain way. Dungeon 3. If you play fast and loose with your keys, it's pretty easy to perma-screw yourself. And you have to start the whole game over because there'll be one door locked and no way to open it. There actually is the potential for that to happen in Ganon's Tower in this game as well, which is why it has, normally, one more key than is required. Alright. Come on, Quake. Alright, well, I choose to look at that as helpful. Wow, we've mapped like half the thing already. I'm actually gonna do this. I'm not gonna spend that key. Not yet. There's some good stuff we can do. Or there's like at least 2 more options, and I want to pursue those first. By the way, generally it is good to just try killing those things entirely with your sword. Pardon me, your S-word. Yeah, let's go for it. Regrets? Yeah, I have a few. Alright, unfortunately we lost our beaming ability. No, never mind. That's completely done, I think. Now to this way. Getting up there is super tricky. I think it involves the teleporters that we're not checking out right now. Alright, so you can pull a statue right by us to press on that switch. There we go. You can move that one. But why bother? Alright, we'll make pretty short work of these guys. You also need arrows to beat Palace of Darkness, by the way. Because of this room right here. I like that everything's frozen except the death timer on the arrow. It was a big deal when this game came out, and the arrows stuck in things and sort of like wiggled in the wall. That was early Nintendo polish. Shouldn't have messed around. Alright, we have a key, I'm gonna spend it. Why not? Oh goodness, this is terrifying. Ha! You don't need to hit them directly to flip them, either way. So if they're on their back... Alright, door opened, and just out of curiosity, that's the only exit. I don't see any cracks. There we are. Briefly changed colors. This is a bit more direct than I was planning on being, but let's go for it. So it takes quite a few hammer hits to blow up his mask. I think you can also do it with bombs. It's a pretty funky looking mouth he's got. You can also just tap your sword into it. That's like the safer way of doing it. Since we have Red Mill, we're not going to take a ton of damage, no matter how badly I fight him at the start here. Almost. Like 2 more? 1? Yeah. And with silver arrows, I think this might be 1 shot into the wall. I should rephrase that to 1 hit. Yeah, they call me One Hit Man. The compass. Alright, I'm diving back in. Because there's still a few pretty significant areas we didn't explore. Well, like 1. There are paths to drop down on either side. Yeah, we got all the items, so that might mean there's progression items left. You can see the one room in the center of 1F at the top there that isn't explored. That is the one I opted not to use a key to open. So you can see it just connects 2 rooms, and that's the one that can get you in trouble with the non-randomized version of the dungeon. Don't quote me, but I think it can make it so you can't access that treasure off to our right. By which I mean left. I was walking right. Man, speech. Well, throw you for a real curveball. Get away, you. There's the other teleporter up. Okay, that leaves... Oh, and that's why they have that there. You know what? Pretty courteous routing. So we still have this to deal with. Which I hope takes me to the promised land. And I don't have a key. Alright, I did some experimenting and I figured it out, so we're just gonna pick up basically where I left off. Even though I like loaded the other state from the beginning of the dungeon. I don't think I have to go this way, but I shall try. And get ready for some disappointment, by the way. But there might be something to make it all worthwhile at the end. We'll find out. Ah. So I didn't see it. But look southerly. That crack that I never observed. Now you can bomb the floor here. I'm just gonna test this theory, but I'm pretty sure you just get hurt. Yep. You can't see the floor there, so that's the game's big hint that, you know, don't jump there. That said, I think there's at least one exception to the rule in one of those directions. You can also kill them with the hammer, by the way. There we go. A familiar looking room, no doubt. And I handled it with grace and panache. Alright. A key! That's what we needed to progress. Oh, and you know what? Since I'm here, I don't actually know what's over there. Yeah, alright. I'll take it since it's on the menu. Alright, so that just gave us access to the corridor room. I think I just need to switch this. My instincts have served me well. And for these guys, the beam is really good for trying to push them off the edge. There we go. Really? Oh, there it is. Just had crazy lag on it. Oh no! Is it gonna reset the puzzle? Oh, thank goodness. That was a graceless move by me. Alright, I'm kind of the opinion that this is probably just gonna be maybe a key. Maybe not. This is the one that could, like, be a really big deal, though. Alright. Prepare yourselves. Oh my goodness! I didn't think it would be good. Also, I'm not sure if there's anything good underneath us. Or if I want to drop down there. Let's just do this for simplicity. Okay. Now we know. Well, the tempered sword, that's pretty helpful. I mean, we've pretty much done the Dark World at this point, but... And now I will show you the very last treasure. Okay, well, the tempered sword makes it all worthwhile. If you want to beat the game with just the Master Sword, I mean, it can be done, but having the tempered sword really adds just a little bit of extra oomph. And the fight with Ganon particularly, I'm not 100% certain, yeah, that was the last treasure, by the way. Yay! If you're fighting Ganon, I think you either need the Master Sword plus the Silver Arrows or the Tempered Sword. There might be a way to beat him with just Master Sword, but it would be really difficult. Anyway, thanks for watching. Unfortunately, we don't have either of those medallions, and I'm running out of ideas. Alright. Cross your fingers. Come on, Ether. It mocks me. Come back. Boy, it wants nothing to do with me. Okay. Hey. Well, it winked out of existence, so joke's on it. Alright. Cross your fingers. Oh my goodness. I'm just racking my brain now. Alright. Oh, I skipped it. And of course I remembered that eventually. That's pretty much par for the course. And finally. Hmm.